I want to talk to you guys about some Couchsurfers that I've had staying at my place recently. If you haven't checked it out, I'll put a link. No, over here. I'll put a link up here, right where my hand is, to the video that I made about couchsurfing, so that you can know what it is. So go watch that, and I won't explain it here. But I've had a number of really cool couchsurfers recently. Last night I had 3 doctors from Ecuador that came in. Viva Ecuador, baby! Viva Ecuador!
Oh, Ecuador!
And they told me a little bit about, Ecuador. I didn't realize that the capital of Ecuador is actually on the top of the Andes Mountains, and like soccer teams from other countries hate to go there because they all run out of breath by the second half because it's on top of a mountain and the air is really thin. So that was really interesting. Also, I had a girl from Sweden. I was playing around with a computer and I was trying to explain to her, because she's going to Mozambique for a year to be a anthropologist and to study the people of Mozambique, and she's going to live with those people. She's lived with them before, and she's going to go back and live with them for a year to study them, and it's really awesome. So I was kind of introducing her to vlogging and YouTube and stuff, and so here's a little clip of me teaching her about vlogging.
Okay.
And now it's filming. So whatever you say right now is filmed. And
I think it's gonna be difficult. I can't stand just. Okay, you're a model and stuff. You're used to having
you can't
a
stand
camera.
being in front of the camera, but don't worry about it.
Maybe you get used to it.
You get used to it, yeah. You just say, hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going?
And actually, I've been doing theatre, so that's strange. But it's very different to stand on a stage. Actually, theatre, than having a camera.
Having a camera in front of you.
For me, that's totally different.
Yeah, but you get used to it really
practice,
quick. It's a camera there. Yeah. You just kind of look at the camera and talk, and then later you.
So you look. Okay.
Yeah, you should look at the camera, because if you're looking at yourself, first of all, that's a little bit weird, and second of all, your eyes are not going to be looking where you're actually. The people are going to say, "What is he looking at under?" So you just look at the camera, talk, and say, isn't this cool?
And maybe someone told me this, and then I realized this, and I read this today in this book, and it made me, to try to
Exactly, and then people will comment and be like, that book sounds really interesting. I would love to read that. Let me read it, and then I'll comment more about. Alright, and one other guy that I want to tell you guys about, actually, if you watch that first video, you could see him on his way in. He stayed at my place for one night at the beginning of his time in Japan, and then he spent 2.5 months hitchhiking across Japan, and he came back here at the end. Actually, I think I was the only couch surfing host that he had, maybe one other, but he didn't really couch surf so much. He really, really just hitchhiked and stayed with Japanese family and Japanese people, and had this possibly more of a Japanese experience than I have had in my 4 years here. I'm a little bit jealous, actually, at the successful Japanese experience that he had. So here's some information about some of his hitchhiking. Today I'm hanging out with my friend Chili. Chili is from Chile, and he's been hitchhiking through Japan. And this is all his bags and all that junk. He's been doing. How long has it been, Chili?
Has already been 2.5 months all over the south of Japan, Tokyo, and all the way to Yoronjima.
Yoronjima is down near Okinawa, right?
It's the small island right next to Okinawa. Yep.
First of all, check this out. All right, so this is his budget. Tell us what was your budget for your daily average that you spent 2.5 months hitchhiking in Japan?
Yeah. Actually, I ended up spending around 700 yen per day. That's like around $7 US.
Yeah, that's insane. Right? Isn't that cool? He does like little tricks and stuff. Here's some of his tricks.
This is one of my toys.
Yeah, you want to show us some moves? There you go. Yeah, and Here's some just basic advice about hitchhiking from Chile.
If you need any help, just grab any map, unfold it as wide as you can, and try to look lost. Not even 2 seconds later, somebody will come and help you out. And I also use this one to hitchhike.
Okay.
Okay, this is something that I read on internet. I'm not gonna get credit for this one, but it's incredibly useful.
Okay.
Okay, what I learned is to write Nihongo dekiru.
Okay.
And Nihongo dekiru means Japanese can.
Okay.
Just Japanese can.
Yeah.
So what I do, I write Nihongo dekiru. There it goes.
Alright, and you write it in Japanese, huh?
Yeah, it goes like... My lettering's not...
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
So you hear it. Nihongo dekiru.
Yeah.
So pretty much Japanese can. So when I'm hitchhiking, I'm putting this on the side, hitchhiking, so cars slow down and they read it and they just laugh. Okay? So it actually means anything. They just laugh and they look at me and they say, you know what? Get on my car. So this works like a charm. It's really, really, really good.
So yeah, this guy is really cool, huh? So you should check out Couchsurfing because you can meet cool people like this. Isn't it awesome? I get to hang out with cool people like this anytime I want. And I really love Couchsurfing. I've had great experiences and I hope to have some more. So you cool Couchsurfers coming through Tokyo, give me a shout. Later.